Yes, and yes, and yes.
Yo.
Welcome to another episode of Sports with the Has-Beens.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody worldwide listening to us on Spotify
And YouTube.
Oh, and word of mouth, of course.
Yo, shout to everybody that keeps supporting us around the world. You already know the connections from so many continents now. You know, like, we don't watch numbers like that. We all about connections and what we can do when we connect with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Gotta give a shout out to Van City, Vancouver.
Yep.
Gotta give a shout out to Chi-Town. You know, U.S., Caribbean, Asians.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Everywhere. Worldwide.
Asia, South Asia, you ain't know.
Everywhere. World.
North America.
Wide.
Yeah, man.
I had to put a little emphasis on the world wide.
Yeah, we're getting love in Europe.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
one day at a time, man. Stay positive.
I know it was off last week, and, you know, but things happen, you know. When you're husband, you have responsibilities, the real responsibilities, you know. So you got to take care of foundation first before you go on leisure time, you know. So like we said before, this is not our careers, but we big up YouTubers all the time who make this for a living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to podcasts. Fans who do this for a living.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. We're doing what we're doing. And see you past the finish line, you dig?
That's right. No photo finish, you know. No photo finish.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, welcome to another episode of Sports with the Has-Beens. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, listener, and viewer, welcome again.
Hey, you know, I don't usually say this, but, you know, all the people who listen to us and watch it, you know, like, share it to, like, 2 or 3 people, you know what I mean? Try to do a little challenge, you know what I mean? Share this to 2 or 3 of your friends, you know what I mean?
I challenge you.
Just saying.
Just to press the like button.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, we see man be watching, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. Just press the share button.
People be watching, but they just afraid to press the like. You know, I will attest to that. I am guilty of watching YouTube episodes and not pressing the like button or commenting, but I'll do my best to do my part. You know, it's all about the community thing. You know,
to people, I share the love to my people that I share it to. Like, you know, get in tune with what I'm on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Share the information, man. This podcast is popping. You don't know. It's genuine. It's different. You know what I mean? The vibe is different. Mm-hmm. Right? The swag is different. We got one of our beats popping in the background. See the background. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. You just gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's all we're saying. You know, before just shout out to all the kids who are enjoying their last few hours of March break, spring break. Yep. Whatever break you students are having right now. St. Patrick's Day was officially yesterday because it's like, what time now? It's almost 1 a.m. Saturday. So, Patty Day was yesterday. You know, big up yourselves. I hope y'all drank responsibly. You know, there's a lot of DUIs out there these last few days, you know, so you just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to what we were trying to talk about. You know,
we talking about the Raptors right now, man.
That's right.
Weekly rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're going to be talking about a few games that the Raptors played. And I know it's the last few, you know, last week we weren't there. You know, we saw some heartbreaking losses. Some calls, you know what I mean? As usual, looks like the fix is in. Shout out to the commissioner. You know who you is. I don't even have to say your damn name. You're garbage. The same way. I don't even talk about you too tough, but you're garbage. Straight. Straight puppet master. Yeah, you're whack. But
up, yeah.
Straight up, man. Like
right up, yeah.
It's unfortunate that these referees could do whatever the hell they want, say whatever they want, act like prima donnas, act whatever they want to go through right now. right? It's all about their feelings. They think they run the show and no accountability. Because the commissioner said, "Hey, we just talked to them. Like anybody that's talking about the referees, we find your ass though. We'll find your ass. You talk about the referees though, right? We'll make sure we'll take money from you. But the people who bet games and all that stuff, who play parlay and all that stuff, that rely on these type of statistics or whatever, we got gatekeepers on the court called the referees, taking over the game. You know what I mean? You know which man's lost money off of your BS? Just saying, man. Everybody's losing money except for these referees.
Tax free.
Straight up. These referees unaccountable. I just have to say that because we weren't here last week. I didn't try to say like the energy that the league try to push out sometimes is BS. Straight up, man. I'm not for this. I'm a Raptor fan, but this sport that we call basketball and this league that we call the NBA is on some different things, bro.
I think it's called political ball.
On some
polyball or I don't know what to call it.
But yo, man's are moving wassy, bro. I'm just trying to say moving wassy, moving foul. You know what I mean? Sour. Straight, man. You guys are wasting our time. Like, man's are trying to have leisure time to enjoy the game. You have all it takes is a dumb F-boy. You know what I mean? They call it, that wears a striped shirt called a ref. To mess up the whole vibe.
The zebra.
Where you looking like you need to be hunted. You looking kind of soft in the safari. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You guys act like you're untouchable. Like you act like these like the fans paid the tickets, hundreds of dollars of tickets,
thousands
for your stinking entitled ass. All you referees are entitled. That's all I see. It's entitled prima donnas. That's it. The most attitude I see on the court is the referees. Arms crossed, don't talk to me, walk away like this, BS like that, like you in a relationship, somebody mad at you and you're in punishment. That's what it looked like to me. You know what I mean? Like this, like I just have to say that. Let's just move on to this week. You know what I mean? You already know what happened to the Raptors last week. We don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about
no more.
You know what I mean? Like
no more.
It was not a good winning percentage, and a couple games that was taken. It was they just directly took the game. They took the game. It was just took. They just took it. Taken, took, don't matter. You're crooked, don't matter. Straight, man. But let's have to say that piece. But now we here, Woosah right now. What game we covering for this week?
We're covering the Raptors who took on the Denver Nuggets. I believe it was on Tuesday.
Yeah. We won.
We did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
About damn time the referees are like, even though referees still play their part. They always try to make it exciting, I guess. Exciting.
This was the first game I seen Jokic not have any cheap shots on Scotty Barnes,
Yep. Yo.
He's a dirty player.
He is a very dirty player.
He's a very, very dirty player.
He just gets away with it because of certain things that is just inevitable, I guess.
He's just a superstar. Let's just leave it as that.
Right. Wink. I just wish I could get the same opportunities.
I mean, he's the reigning MVP.
Hey, I was just saying, man. And Jamal, and then also Jamal Murray, he struggled too, man. So we played very well against the players that we need to play against. Very well against. You know what I mean?
You do. What I like about Jakob Poeltl, he makes OG Anunoby play to another level. Like he probably does this all the time in practice. Do you see it's like Lob City for Anunoby now? Rebounds, slams, alley-oops.
Yep.
Everything that we've always wanted Anunoby to do, but it seems to flourish more now that we have Jakob Poeltl.
Because I think the reason why you're saying that is I think that too, because when Poeltl gets the ball, he gets the ball closer. And I feel like he's the big man, but he has point guard vision, and his sight is looking towards the net. And if you're a wingman, it's a blessing because you could do back cuts. You know what I mean? Give back screens. We create a different type of vibe. Like even saw Poeltl a couple times. Scotty Barnes play high low. He had the ball, and Scotty Barnes. That's another thing. Like I like that, they're utilizing Scotty Barnes in the post more these days. And you still have Porto. Porto's still going to do his little floaters in the key and everything. But you acclimate Scotty Barnes in the post. He most being covered in a 1 and a 2 guard. He has a heavy mismatch. He's a man child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You see the muscles on this guy? You see that he's looking at OG. He's like, yeah, man. You look, you've been going in the gym. He's like, yo, hold my beer. You know what I mean? He's in the gym too. He's getting swole up. You know what I mean? And I like that he's using his athleticism more. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just like what Jakob Porto does. And he's been getting a lot, productive double doubles or close to it. You know what I mean? Last few games he's averaging like 15 and 9, 15 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he barely shoots the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that just shows you what type of player, what type of asset he is.
Mm-hmm.
The high basketball IQ. This is what we're lacking from the point guard position. No offense to, who? Van Fleet, don't matter. You know what I mean? He had a good game.
Yeah, he did.
But you know what?
He had a good game.
I'm not going to bash he had a good game, but at the end of the day, I know what he wants. He wants that 130 mil. And that's something that's just not on the tables, bro. You know what I mean? God bless you. You know what I mean? We want you to play well, but I don't want you to be playing well for selfish motives. You know what I mean? Like, just keep playing within yourself, within the team concept. You know what I mean? And just working from there. But I'm happy he played well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes played a hell of a game.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, he's looking like old Scotty right now from last year. You know what I mean? We're winding down of the season, and we have 12 more games left.
Yeah,
12 games.
Yeah.
So I just hope Scotty Barnes was able to, he's able to crank it up the remaining of the season. You know what I mean? Because his energy is very, very important. Mm-hmm. It sets the tone. You know what I mean? It gives our squad comfort when we see him playing this aggressive and playing this physical. You know what I mean? And I like when he gets the ball by the mid range. He's taking a lot more mid range jumpers these days. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he looks really relaxed taking them. See a couple fadeaways out in the post. You know what I mean? So we got to find a way to create an offense, Nick Nurse. To make sure that we are utilizing our players at the highest position in areas on the court where they can excel the most. You know what I mean? We all have different personalities, but that's the coach's responsibility to figure out the personalities and where to put them. Stop playing this 3-ball game, man. This 3-ball game's trash. We don't have shooters, and we don't have shooters, and you don't use Wisecamp. That's supposed to be our sniper. You don't even use him. He's just right in the bench.
He's averaging 0.0005
Come on, man.
Seconds a game.
Yeah, man. He's averaging 0 seconds a game, 0 minutes played. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love about Nick Nurse, man. Nick Nurse is a dream crusher, eh? There's dream chasers and there's dream killers. I don't know, man. You figure out which one he is. You know what I mean? You have a good idea what I think he is. You feel what I'm saying?
Besides Nick Nurse, the Raptors, they've since they came back from the road, disappointing road
trip. It was
it wasn't the greatest.
The LA stop, the Laker Clipper stop, and but we got stolen by Denver.
Yeah, it's just
right.
But they have definitely redeemed themselves in the NBA. Currently, they're one of the best. They have one of the best home records in the league right now, defending home, and this has always been a concern for the Toronto Raptors early in the season. They had struggles finishing games at home, and their road record isn't the greatest, so this was a redemption for them. Just knowing that, I like the front court. I really love, Precious Achua, Pascal, Jakob Poeltl. You got, Scotty Barnes, even Gary Trent Jr. I like the balance.
Yeah.
I love the balance. They really gave Jokic a difficult time. It's because Jokic is not a fast guy.
No,
he's a facilitator. He can pass, but he's not a facilitator.
No, I dig.
You know what I'm saying? So this was a win that the Raptors didn't need. Actually, this every game
Every
has to
game's a
count.
must win. Right?
It is a must win. Playing is around the corner.
We're in playing contention right now.
We are.
So we gotta win every game. We gotta distance ourselves from the pack.
Yeah, man, from the
Right.
Chicago Bulls and
Washington
the
Wizards
and stuff like that.
Try to catch up to the Hawks for the last 8th spot.
Yeah,
Right. So we got some work to do.
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And it's all about energy, and I'm glad that they're winning some games right now. Right. Shout out to everybody that's rooting for the Raptors, because we're going through the ups and downs. You know what I mean? But we still here, man. We still supporting the squad. We give tough love. You know what I mean? But it has to be done. And when I was watching the Denver game, I was like, yo, why isn't Koloko getting burned, bro? Like, at all, man. He needs to get some playing time. He needs experience. Like, we're going to the last 15 games and less. He needs to get some type of, you know what I mean? He has to go through some type of experience, especially looking forward to the next year, right?
It just seems different. Like before the Jakob Poeltl thing, coming back to Toronto,
Coming back
to Toronto, but Christian Koloko, he was the upcoming spark plug of the power forward center position. He got his feet wet, in the first few games of the season. And then it kind of went, like, especially when the Raptors were struggling. And, he was back and forth with his 2-way contract. And,
Yeah.
it kind of went wishy-washy,
Yeah.
And they were still trying to find chemistry, especially with Chris Boucher, with Anunoby coming off injuries on and off. Pascal, who was carrying the team on his back.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just adding to what you're saying about Nick Nurse and how he needs to find a way to get everyone's hands in. Just to get in a few minutes, give him a ball like 1 or 2 times,
Like the ball has to move side to side. If the ball has to move side to side at least 2 to 3 times within the 24 seconds of offense. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, we're just doing too much isolation. We gotta figure out different plays. Like now Jakob Poeltl, like I know this Siakam, he's been struggling the last few games.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I feel like he's struggling because Poeltl is in, they're finding ways of like cheating off of Portal's man and smothering Siakam. But you got to figure out a way where he could get the ball and slip the ball in. You know what I mean? Get the ball through screens. Remember Rip Hamilton? Rip Hamilton used to make a living, and Reggie Miller. But I'm talking about Rip Hamilton because he was mastering the mid range, moving like Rip Hamilton. Sorry, but like Reggie Miller, but he's a finished mid range like DeMar DeRozan.
See, this is the thing. To add to that, we see that Van Fleet's playing pretty well these last few days. I just don't like the fact that you are already seeing playoff Van Fleet. If you don't understand what I mean. He's only shows up, in my opinion, when it's in the playoff atmosphere. What is he going to give when the playoffs actually happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting those 3-point shots that we appreciate. I don't see as much assist from Van Fleet compared to Jakob Poeltl or, Scotty Barnes. Those are the real two facilitators of the front court. You don't really see that much from the back court. I like the addition with Will Barton. I love his presence, although he's not there to, outshine anyone. He's there to bring veteran leadership, on the court. So, but it is definitely still Van Fleet's job to facilitate from the backcourt, to relieve Scotty Barnes and Jakob Poeltl for them to do their thing, But even Chris Boucher, you can see that Chris Boucher and Precious Achiuwa, they're still doing their part, trying to fit in. And it's going to be a challenge down these last 12 games, especially going into the the playoff play-in run.
No,
You
no.
know, it's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy, but it's definitely is on the coach. And his contract is definitely looking very sketchy in the off season. So you never know what will happen.
Nurse gotta go.
Someone gotta go.
Yup.
Someone gotta go. But that's another talk for another day. But congratulations to the Raptors on having a win against, of course,
Nuggets.
the Denver Nuggets.
Number
And
one
that's
team in the West.
in the West Side. You know, so 125-110 at home. I don't know why I said that. Anyhow, I don't know. It's been a long week, man. Trust me, it's been a long week. But anyhow, on to their second game, which was on Thursday, and they took on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yup. And we're victorious again. Thank the Lord.
Thank you.
Winning at home. It's always good to finish everything at home. Home cooking. Right? Can't complain, man.
Yeah,
Do your thing, Raps.
it was the score was 128-111 for the Toronto Raptors. They pretty much had the same record, for East and West. Everyone to see Shy Alexander come back home and do his thing.
Yup.
Shout out to
him.
He's going to be a product of the NBA in the making, for real. Like,
Yup.
he's the truth right now. Gotta big up our own Canadian prospects.
Yup. Gotta get him home though, man. Gotta get him home.
It's something about representing your own country, playing for the Canadian franchise. It must be a different feeling.
I wish him and Jamal Murray came to the Raptors, man. That'd be sick. Our backcourt would be sick. Sick.
Jeez. That'd be something. But player of our game for that game was Pascal Siakam with 25 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 0 steals, and 0 blocks. But he did his thing. The game was real close in the first half. Actually, both teams play very similar. Their points off turnovers. Their collapsing defense. It's like it literally looks like a mimic of the Toronto Raptors, but they're just younger. They're just a younger team.
Yeah.
But it looked very questionable after the first quarter. I don't know about this game. I don't know.
Well, we found a way, man. We found a way. Everybody contributed. 6 people had more than 15 points. 15 points or more. We shot pretty well. Right? We got rebounds. We got a lot of points in the paint. I'm happy we got this win. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. It's not necessarily surprised we won. I'm surprised the way we won. I liked how Porter again with the high-low, man. Scotty Barnes look like a man-child these days. And he's just, he's in the gym. Clearly you can see it, right? So
Getting in that protein, man.
yeah, man. He's getting physical again. So him being physical, you know what I mean? Hopefully that draws opportunities to go to the free throw line, right? And create other opportunities for us, right? So I can't complain about that at all. You know what I mean? So that as well, and Siakam had a really big ass game, man. He almost had a triple double, man. 25, 14, and 8. You know what I mean? And that's, I just send shout out to him, Siakam, because he's been struggling the last few games. He's getting a different type of look these games. You know what I mean? Man, just really happy for him, man. Because people, I hear people saying like he's not a number one option, Tay. I'm just like, we just gotta use whatever we can get. You know what I mean? Who's to say that anybody's gonna be running down to Toronto like that? You know what I mean? There's always some type of politicking going on when it comes to this squad. So I don't see that happening. So
it was defensively present. Points off second chance points was the biggest difference in this game. Offensive rebounds, especially defensive for the Toronto Raptors. You had Van Fleet with 4 steals. You had Gary Trent Jr. with 2 steals. You had Scotty Barnes with 2 steals. Defensively, it's very difficult for the Toronto Raptors, who are not as young, taking on a potentially upcoming team like the OKC Thunders and they mimicked the Raptors so well. You can see it. You can see like from tip off, it looked like a Raptor reflection. It was going back and forth, right? But they found a way. Gary Trent Jr. also had a big game. You know, he had 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. You know, that was big time with 2 steals. The NBA has simmered down on giving those calls on Jakob Poeltl. He's not getting 5 fouls a game anymore.
Yep.
He's only getting like 2 or 3 now.
Yep.
I mean, he wasn't a problem in the beginning when he joined the team, and he hasn't changed anything differently. So
nope.
I just find that very interesting that his personal fouls have gone down. But I'm happy about it, right? So, but it does. I definitely cannot stop talking about those 3 guys: Anunoby, Barnes, and Poeltl. You know, the front court, especially with, well, we know Pascal. He's the signature. But if you have those 3 to 4 guys in the rotation all the time, going down to the rest of the season and going to the playoff stretch, if they make the play-in, it's going to be problems, man. There's a lot of teams like the Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers, you know, even the New Jersey Nets, you know, Brooklyn Nets. Why I keep seeing New Jersey? I'm thinking throwback, but they have superstars. They have one superstar. We have multiple players who have that caliber tier of being superstars. We have like 5 of them, maybe even 6, you know, but we just got to keep fighting, find a way, and it's going to be an epic finish down the stretch for the season for the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? So
No doubt.
yeah, man, but it was good. It was good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yup.
It's good to be back, you know?
Yup.
Oh, man.
What do you rate this week for the Raptors for 2 games?
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since we did our Raptor rating still, you know. I give the Raptors, I give them an A-. I give them an A-.
Okay.
Based on, you know, you beat the number 1 team in the West. It was a convincing win. First of all, it wasn't just handed to us. It was a convincing win. And it did give assurance to the other top caliber teams that the Raptors are bigger than what they show on the records. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And just knowing that nobody's perfect. So I had to give them a minus. Nobody's perfect. Sorry, I just had to do it. You know.
All right, cool.
What about you, broski? What do you rate the Raptors this week?
I give it a B+.
Well,
yeah, I give it a B+. I ain't giving it an A yet. We got a whole lot more to go. You know what I mean? Just to get that done. I like that they're able to compete these 2 games. These last 2 games, they gave it a lot of effort. They rotated the ball. You know, they utilized some more bench players. Right? I saw Christian Coloco. Like he needs more burn for sure. So I'm just glad that everything worked out for us. OKC, that game, I was really impressed with Scotty Barnes, OG. I was also really impressed with Siakam again. You know what I mean? The way he performed. He made it look like definitely he's an all-star. You know what I mean? So I just feel that a B+ is pretty solid. Nick Nurse, he had worse coaching. Wasn't the greatest, but still, he's seen a whole lot worse. So I gave it a B+. But big up to yourself, Raptors. You done know.
Yeah. So if you're here, big up yourselves one time once again. Sports with the has-beens. With your has-beens. Oh yeah, we didn't even get to introduce ourselves today, did we?
Nah, not today. Not today. We just went right in, man.
Right into the
you already
talk.
know
the
who
talk.
it is. Still, you already know.
You know.
Yup.
But they do have an interesting next few games for the weekend. Actually, I mean today they take on
Minnesota,
the Timberwolves tonight at 7 p.m. And then the next day on the Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. They got Indiana on Wednesday coming. And they end off the week pretty much with Motor City at home against Detroit. So they're games that Raptors can win.
Winnable games, man.
You know?
Yep.
These are games Raptors should win. They gotta keep winning. You gotta keep going. It's like a fundraiser, man. Keep donating to the cause, man. You gotta keep winning. You know?
If you're You're going hard. You gotta go hard, man. That's it.
Hustle.
And anything.
Hustle.
And anything, man.
Hustle hard.
Keep working on your game, Raptors, man. Christian Coloco, I believe in you, man. Just keep working on your game. Porto, he's the right guy to, try to get some game from.
Yeah.
Right? Just, I just wish everybody well, So I just wanted us to have, a very positive momentum run leading to the playoffs. That's important. I know some teams right now, they're struggling. And it's a perfect opportunity for us to squeeze ourselves into the playoff contention and make some noise. Because there's some teams in the top tier, they're struggling. You know what I mean? So
yeah, players are hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Gotta take advantage of these times. We went through our struggles. We look where we could have been if our star players were injured for like 10, 15 games, in the first half of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta take advantage of the mismatches.
Absolutely.
And get ourselves into playoff contention. That's the most important thing, because with no Raptors in the playoffs, ain't no real basketball to watch. You know that already. Yeah, man. So big up to everyone locked in as usual.
Absolutely.
Sports with the has-beens. Shout out to MA all day.
All day. Westwood was good. Ascension, Morningstar.
Huh?
Link Alexander. That's what's called now.
Wiseman, where you at, man?
Darcel.
Prime Minister P. Where you at, man?
He's go to Holy Cross.
Hey.
Yeah, he went to Lancaster.
Hey, where's Mr. Heineken? Yo, it's Patty Day.
What's
I ain't seen nothing about Mr. Heineken posting nothing.
What's going on? But we in the building.
Yeah, man.
We chilling.
Yeah, man.
This is all about Thriller and Manila. You know what I mean?
Chilling in Manila.
Yes, sir. But I bid you adieu. We got bills to pay. Shout out to everybody. HB Land. You already know. The hustle's for real. Don't let nobody stop your grind.
No.
Not even your best friend or your family member. You dig?
What?
Stay focused, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't let the haters make your focus turn bogus. You dig?
Yo, I like that, man.
Yeah, man. Straight. West End to your best friend. MA all day.
Boom. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Rah. Gotta go. Yo. Gotta go. I'm just thinking how to flow. Yo. Double O. Yo, we getting a lot of buckets. Yeah. We get them buckets. Yeah. See the squad, we winning all the time. The stress it. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we bustin'. Huh. All you ups is straight up ragamuffins. Y'all you talking. Y'all be bluffing. Y'all be socking. Y'all ain't nothing. Knock that out, concussion. Yeah, that's right. We be doing a lot of things. Be pushing buttons. Yes, you ready? Know we something. Ain't no other discussion, cause you know we get it and they love it. We gone.
Ragamuffin?
Yeah.
Ragamuffin?
Ragamuffins, old school. Ragamuffin. Yeah, dig.
Ragamuffin. Hey, we out. Boom.
MA all day, you dig? West End, tell your best friend.
Cheer.
Rah.
Boom. We out.